to screen television. Ours it is.
All right, it is another episode of Jokes Aside. How are you today? How did your day go? I know for some persons it must have been a very tough day, but for us, well, we're fine. No, I'm fine. Let me not speak for other persons. The last episode of this show, I lost my voice because the enjoyment for Christmas and New Year issue for my voice normally. So I was talking, and these guys, they were just talking on me, especially Joseph and Cassie. Even when I told them to count down, they don't want to count down. But today, I am back, strong. Welcome you specially to today's episode. And in case you are just joining us for the first time, this show is where we discuss it, we say it the way it is. Casually, no matter how serious the topic will come, we're here to make it as soft as possible. I am not here alone. My name is MC Too Much, and I have my guys seated already, so we can discuss and enjoy ourselves today again on set. King Eve, how are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm okay.
I got to start with King Eve. You know,
Wow.
You are looking beautiful, you
Okay.
are looking soft, and you are looking O1 beige.
Yeah.
There's I don't know what where this vibe is coming from.
I mean, it's just there. But I'm
She
good.
won't go sip and wine.
Animal vibes.
You got it. If you don't got it, okay.
Well, then it's just, you know, it's not every day you wear official or formal clothes all of the time. This is who we are. We are Africans, so we have to portray our...
We are Africans.
Evelyn, are you alive?
Of course, I'm alive always. I'm good, I'm alive.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Ja Michael, how are you today?
Well, I'm cool. I'm fine. As you can see, it's a brand new year. New year, new system, new.
You know, last episode we miss you. Nah, Joseph Ateo and I sit down there.
Yeah.
And
I traveled to the States, and you know, I just came back.
traveled to where?
To celebrate my
Ekiti.
Christmas in the States, and you know,
Okay.
I just came back from the United States of
Ekiti.
Iboku, USI. Now there I go.
You know, last episode, this babe can't they complain. The last show, King Eve, because hand the pastor from.
Yeah. I said it
May
the other
nobody
time.
blind.
This
May
time
blood
around,
no touch me.
it will be Eve and Jamaica that will be the ones fighting,
That is the mistake I
Well,
made.
she's always.
I would have subbed them. Probably you sit there.
right?
Or
No,
may-
Jamaica
maybe-
is my guy.
Yeah, she's my guy.
Right.
No,
Maybe they
that's when you talk that day. You remember that time they talk when you go talk. Say me when it comes to the issue of OYP. Say me, I'm right. I guess my rise on my.
If you want to prove me right, maybe we'll talk about your YP issue and you will see how its energy will be 120%.
Well, you can be good at something. It is called specialization.
Okay, that's your area of
There's division of
specialization.
labor. Then when you're not doing something.
But somebody said
instead
you're a love doctor.
Yeah. I do with love. If you see my head, you can say that. Head of love. That's how we roll.
Chocolate Cassie. Your party of life.
Like I don't want.
Even if with the verse, with the verse for each other. No, I mean the verse for you, not the verse for me. I'll nod you. So what's up? How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I am, you know, a bit tired, but still, it's lovely to see you guys once again.
Yeah,
And
same
I'm
here.
happy to be here.
I like your shade.
Thank you.
The original, of course.
Hello.
That's too
Hello.
much.
Deep, man.
We do
Now you want-
recognize the original receipts.
Oh my world. Now one.
Would you?
Is that what?
Now me they
Would
count
you
scores.
recognize original receipts?
Yeah, very well.
Then you're wrong because this is original.
Okay, now. Okay, now.
Man.
All right, the second show for this year, now be this. The first one we you saw us with our Christmas cap and no, you saw me with my Christmas cap and Cassie too with a bow.
Yeah, the
You know,
babies amongst us. Actually.
Yeah,
The
Wow.
mature ones.
The
didn't-
youthful ones.
The mature
ones who
didn't
choose to be a
need
child
to-
at heart.
I beg.
Ah,
You guys are the
it
rigid.
touched me.
I beg.
The rigid.
He really pay me, but I would do like say no pay me. Like
swallow him, swallow him.
make I swallow.
Swallow,
am.
swallow, swallow.
It is well.
We are the ones that don't grow old quickly because say we
Oh.
they youthful and all
But I
them
go
they
still grow.
quick to
Even I use 750 years, you go still grow.
The good news be say, you know, use and no me say you mature.
thank
You
you.
know they follow season be that
Make them
one.
they play.
You understand? But
And then they use banger. All this with the
Oh my God.
those with the true.
all right. The good news about this year is this show. Those of you at home will be able to contribute through social media. It might not be on this show now, not today, but subsequent one will find a way. So you can reach us maybe via Twitter, Facebook, and all of that. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, WSTV, Western Spring Television, so you can get all that's been done here. Before we talk about the topic for the day, let's go on this short break. When we come back, it's Jokes Aside. Jokes Aside is the show, and you've all now what
English.
the English don't tell me.
English.
I want to say you've seen us all. Okay, fine. You've seen us on set already, and I'll just drop the topic for the day. Growing up, there's this mentality of people wearing tattoo and leg chain. You know, for tattoo, people tend to see you as the irresponsible one. People tend to say you are a gangster or something. Also for tattoo, for leg chain, people tend to see you. For ladies, maybe these ladies on set will tell us the difference between the right leg and the left leg when you use leg chain on them. So does tattoo, leg chain define who you are? What is your mentality about those that uses leg chain or those that have tattoo on them? John Michael.
Why are you starting from me now? Okay. Well, as far as I'm
Leg
concerned, leg chain.
Growing up or in recent
If I
times?
see babe, we wear leg chain. Now one thing that come my mind. She be Olosho.
She be allowed shout.
Olosho. Sex worker. Not,
Okay,
that's what comes to my mind.
can't one just decide to use leg chain as part of fashion?
Yeah, I think it's part of fashion for some people. But as far as I'm concerned, though, once I say a lady putting on a leg chain, what comes to my mind is that she's an Olosho. Maybe because
like
of
a typical
where
Rose
we find
girl.
ourselves here in Oshobo. Go to some groups where they have these Oloshos. You will see all of them.
Are you a
leg chain,
member of
leg
such
chain.
Can you
group?
just
Well, actually, I know a pimp.
Okay, you know it.
Yeah,
Pimp,
who happens to be a friend. So I used to check his status. So he used to post different girls of different shapes, different sizes.
show me your friend?
So I checked
And I'll tell
from
you who
one
you are,
to,
okay.
I can check like 50 of them, 50 ladies, bang, 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 bang. I'll see all of them. Leg chain, 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 especially on the left.
But I've seen ladies, women that uses leg chain. If I have some close friends, they use leg
I
chain,
have a girlfriend.
but they are not what you're saying.
I had a girlfriend. She
They
came
are.
to my place. When she came in, fine, I know say she no be Olosho, but as she wear that, I see her for her leg. I know some people actually they work out with me. People when they look at like say this guy, big Jamaican carry on the show come.
I told them, wait. Must you use the low words? Just use your own.
No, use
Please,
the
the difference between Olosho and prostitute and Rosby.
So let us
Please,
just say.
I want you to put class in it.
I beg, that thing is just.
If they make and get class, say Rosby.
Okay, Rosby, maybe they run, athlete.
And now you they fall. Now
you say Rosby, athlete. So I had to tell her, I said, you know what are you putting on? What style? Like she said, is this a fashion? I said, please, can you just take it off for me?
Don't you think you are going too far by telling her to?
Wow.
She actually took it off. She took it off and she threw it away.
She threw it away
immediately.
Wow.
Because I told her the reason. So, looking at you, I feel like you look like one of those Olosho to me. And then I told her the reason. She said, oh, really? And she took it off and she threw it away.
That's
well,
you want to follow me fight on top of her?
Please, what about tattoo?
Naturally, I don't like anything tattoo.
Okay.
I can't do it.
When you see a guy with a tattoo, what comes to your mind?
You be thug.
You what?
You be thug.
Where is this guy?
I don't even get
Hoodlum.
You know what's busting my head?
No,
the fact that
Hoodlum,
said,
thug.
Let me hear from.
Hoodlum, thug. Seriously.
All right.
the fact that he said because of what people around him are going to think of the baby's with, he asked her to remove the leg.
It means
Who cares?
People
Who cares if they think whether you're this or that? You know yourself.
Concerned about what people will
You shouldn't be thinking about what people will think.
I
But
don't like it. I don't like it too.
The society, the whatever society will say about your girlfriend affects you.
If you
positively or
live for this
negatively.
society, you would not live a happy and you would not live a fulfilled life.
Yeah.
But don't you think there is this
wouldn't.
norm that people feel not so it's supposed to be?
No.
Any person they do this thing, that person
I don't agree with that. I've seen people who have tattoo, leg chain, dyed hair, dreads, and they are the sweetest human beings on earth. And then you now see the ones that, okay, there's no tattoo, there's nothing, you not pierce your ear, you're looking, even on low cuts. But they are the ones that have the biggest skeletons in their cupboard.
Yeah.
So I don't really think it defines who you are. I don't think it makes you a good or bad person. It's about your personality within, not what is on you. About
It defines, I said something, I said the environment we find ourselves.
Okay.
If you look around, you see some of these runs babes, where will they talk? Most of them
They
wear
have
leg chains.
tattoo.
And you
They wear
cannot.
tattoo. Most of them.
I know.
You see them.
I know that.
So once
right?
they say, this babe, nah, runs
But
babe,
you
nah,
can't
runs
say
babe.
because a lot of people that do it are wearing it. That means every other person you see that is wearing it is automatically going to be classified as a runs babe.
So how we now differentiate between the person that is doing
What
it and the person
about
that is not doing
the
it?
mindset of the leg that you're using it on? Some say when you wear it on the left leg, you are a lazy.
I didn't even know there was something such as that they
You
have
heard that
different
before?
classification for
Yeah.
the leg. I didn't even know.
If you wear on the left or the right,
They're right.
I can't remember now. You are a lazy. That it is a sign.
I didn't know. I just know it's something that I've not really fancied wearing it yet. I find absolutely nothing wrong with it, but it's just something I've not fancied.
Because you are
and
not
if
the guy.
today, it's not that. If today, if I decide I want to wear leg chain, I'm not going to care about anybody's going. Just like waist beads, people say, oh, if you're wearing waist beads, it's either you got it from one baba or you're a runs babe
I don't
or
want
this
us
or
to
that.
digress.
And I know some guys.
I don't want us to change the focus
I know
of
some
this show.
guys even find it
Today.
sexy.
No.
but
I
for
think
me,
we should not. I think we should digress because this guy's got another thing up his sleeves. You talked about waist beads now, and the guy they licking lips as though like waist beads is okay because people cannot
How
see.
did you know I was licking my lips?
Yes, but leg chain is not because he's thinking of what people will say. That's hypocrisy. I mean,
That is not hypocrisy
whatever is
now.
good for the goose is good for the gander. If you feel
Everybody cannot see your waist bead now, but let's say everybody can
Imagine.
see.
So you're living
that
for
one
the
is
people.
for the other room. It's for the other room.
Which one is other room?
Other room. That one. That.
Wow.
Is for the other room.
It pay me say what did they call it? King Eve's this down near.
Seriously.
because I
No,
don't
it's
see
safe.
that two of them go
And
fight.
two
Say,
of
say.
them
You are not
today-
safe. Oh. You are not safe. Oh.
Two of them today will be like Atewe and Cassie.
Cassie.
But if you're saying what people say about you doesn't matter,
Yeah.
don't you think you might not be right? Because what they say about you may go a long way. Some persons may have interest in doing something with you, but because of and that person has so it be one or two bad comments about you can change
Perception of that person.
the mentality of people that want to deal with you.
I believe in people being open-minded. I'm a very open-minded person. So even if I hear something about someone, I'm not always quick to judge that person based on what somebody has said about the person. I would like to judge you based on my own personal, relation with you. So like if somebody is saying, oh, should they always wear leg chain, should be you see me anywhere. You see me with the customer, you see me in the entire hotel. So if you're talking about me and you're saying, oh, she's a run babe.
Now for business purposes.
Let me give you an instance.
Because it's inside the wear.
Let me give you an instance.
If they tell you that and you believe it, then truly you're not probably matured. Because I don't see why you should judge me based on what somebody's telling because of what I'm wearing. It doesn't make any sense.
We go look for a corporate job.
Okay.
You can't enter there, you put tattoo for a year. Like Tevez. I mean, I can't enter. I don't get tattoo, I dress well. When the guy sees you with your tattoo like this, corporate job, you just look at you like, this probably cannot be serious.
In a bank.
I think what we are saying
in a bank, you're a banker, you have
Have you seen a banker with
tattoo like this?
Can I say something? Can I say
Have you seen that?
Did you need to open or close? So far you have a tattoo.
No. You may have your tattoo. Okay, what if you have it like, I said like Tevez, you have something like this? So
I don't see why somebody should be discriminated because of the tattoo on their body.
Have you seen a banker with a tattoo?
I think.
Have you seen any corporate person in a corporate organization wearing a tattoo?
John Michael.
Where?
I actually have.
Who is the
A
person?
corporate organization.
I actually have, yes.
Is the person the CEO?
So far, I've seen people with
Is the person
dreads,
the CEO or
dyed hair. So far you are good at what you are doing.
bankers with dread?
Yeah, I've seen it. One of my friends, he braids his hair, and he's a banker.
Okay. Yeah, but that one is different.
So
with tattoo.
You braided your hair, but tattoo.
I'm just talking about braiding of the.
Have you seen anyone with tattoo?
Yeah. So
Wow.
and it's a
I
banker.
never seen
But what I want to say,
that
it
banker.
doesn't.
Even if you
I
are
never
saying
a footballer, if you're an entertainer,
even if you are saying
because of your job, you are just
If you take us to another
footballer,
angle.
entertainer.
Okay, but okay, so that does not make you.
I don't know if that does entertainment stuffs. You can still wear it.
So does that not
guy
make
gets
you a
swag.
bad person?
Guy gets swag. But you are.
Your point, you're not hitting on just because
saying,
certain organizations demand for tattoo or no tattoo doesn't make you a
There are
bad
some organizations
person.
that will not take you.
But it doesn't define who you are.
Exactly.
It defines you.
That's the topic.
At the end of the day,
It defines you because I can see you, and when I see you, the perception I have about you.
If those organizations are really not cool with tattoo, don't you think it's the point?
There's something about it
It is
now.
not.
Because there are policies for different
Have you
organizations.
seen parents that refuse their children marrying somebody
because of tattoo? Yes.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
of
a very
that.
close-minded mentality.
See, I've even heard of
Do you
that
think
before.
so?
Yes, because is that one that you're now thinking, oh, because she does not have tattoo, that might even end up treating your daughter
Because of experience,
why?
I'll carry
they've
woman
seen,
go outside. She wear
what they've
tattoo
heard,
like this
what
everywhere.
they've read, and people carrying out those particular act are always on maybe the tattoo, probably, I don't know about leg chain now. Now, they have the mentality that anybody where they do this thing, it no fit be good person. Like going to a church, some church now, I'm sorry, some churches, you wear tattoo. You know, you get the look where.
And that is
Because
100% wrong.
I was just about
That
to
is
talk
very
about the
wrong.
churches. There was
Yeah.
a time where if you braid your hair as a guy or if you pierce your ears as a guy,
yes,
or
you will not
wear
be allowed.
tattoos, they look at you one way like you're a gangster, a hoodlum, a thug. You understand? But I don't think it's in vogue anymore where you enter into a church and you're putting on
Now-
braids and people look at you.
Madam, if you go out for my church,
Wait, can I?
Wait. Okay.
Now this is 2023, not
Alright.
1783. Do
Okay.
you understand? And I think John Michael is thinking like someone
No.
200 years
You-
back.
I'm not thinking
See,
like that.
because that's too much. Let me land with my thoughts. In the year 2020, October 20 to be precise, that's a day that we will never forget in this country, where people actually came out to protest against police brutality.
Yeah.
And one of the things people were against is the fact that as a police officer or as a security agent, you see someone on dreads or you see them pierce their hair, you automatically think that they are Yahoo guys and all of that.
Because
I'm
Yahoo
sure-
guys are wearing.
I'm sure
And
this
that is
guy
most
protested
Yahoo boys
against.
are most Yahoo boys are on it.
No, you cannot
Most
be
Yahoo
saying
boys
that.
use it.
No.
We
Yahoo boys
protested
use it.
against it as a country, and everywhere
babe,
it was
babe,
said that it is
babe,
wrong.
babe,
so you cannot come out and
babe,
say
Why police don't arrest him? Why police
do
don't arrest
not
him?
crucify him because there are people in that school. People
Yes.
have that mentality. So he may be standing for them. Yes. The churches we are talking about now.
Yeah.
Have you seen workers? I'm not talking about members now. Workers having all these things. You tattoo your feet like.
So
like
you're
What
wait
do you
now.
have had
have-
it before you became a
Now,
Christian?
have you seen
send me
any using
Oh, your choir master. Wait,
So what if I had it before I gave my life to Christ
So
or
you will-
whatever? You
you
think
will
Jesus
stop
will tell
me?
you because you have tattoos
Exactly.
you cannot worship him?
But they not allow you to climb the altar to come
It
and
is
sing.
not right. The fact that they do it does not mean it is right.
I mean,
It
God
is not
said,
right.
"Judge not."
It
And
is not right.
this man over
we
here
are trying
said-
to we are trying
They
to
don't carry us
emulate
go
Jesus.
Bible now.
And Jesus
Because
would
they are trying
never
to
do
You
that.
always have to listen to the
Jesus
truth.
would
Listen
never
to the
do
truth.
that.
Listen to the words of the elders.
Wait,
They are the elders that are telling you.
This man here posted something on his WhatsApp status, I think yesterday or today, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
why you
You're
are
marking.
And he
you are
said-
watching my WhatsApp. You are
He said man should be kind to mankind.
No, I said man is unkind to mankind.
Okay.
Do you understand what he said? Now, I feel as men, we have no business judging. You can't judge me based on what I wear
At
or
all.
what I do.
So now, if
But don't
what
you
I
now
Yeah.
if you open your
Don't-
body and you are
wait,
going on the street,
wait.
you are walking on clad, I shouldn't talk.
Why should you?
Why
if you
would
go,
they
if
be
you
walking
if
on
this,
everything
if this
like-
man goes to the United States of America and he sees someone walking, what will you say?
and
You
want
go
to,
and
and
talk
want
to
to
that
blind me.
person.
You want to blind me on the street.
we have nouns. We
I don't
we
understand.
have
try to blind you.
King Eve. We have our nouns.
your eyes
and
will lead you to
tradition
temptation,
here
plot
in
that
is
Africa.
it.
We are
Now we're
Africans.
Nigeria. We're Africans.
Now we're Africans.
We're Africans, for Christ's sake.
You know, the other day we were talking about what I wear. The other day I dropped that topic. That
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no.
yeah, yeah.
You know, people have different mindset to it. Now, let's come back to the issue of
She said something the other time about SARS and SARS. Why SARS not harass me?
So you think
That's
Why
the
they-
mindset we are trying to correct.
Why me?
No,
And
that's
why
the
me I go to waka?
mindset.
I go to waka. Wait,
people that look
let me
like
land.
you
Let me land.
too.
Why I go to waka for road? And another guy is wakaring beside me like this.
Nari Wakari.
Yeah.
They come see this one. They carry this one because of waiting. We all the things we wear this tattoo. But then see me, I just wear my normal effects. They feel like, okay, well, you go. And they took.
But
the guy.
funny enough, it's not going to make you saint according to it.
But-
That's the mindset we're trying to correct. Yes.
the influence that your outlook may have on people, probably that is why some organization or maybe some churches will not want people on these things to be leaders. Because imagine now, may you see one well-known pastor get tattoo. Do you know all the church member, if you don't take time,
All of
they'll
them, they
go
wear tattoo.
that line. They'll toe
if
that
he's
line.
preaching to them,
There's what they call
no, no,
modeling
no,
theory
Now,
in
if
communication.
you're a
No, no,
leader,
no, no.
if
If you're a
if
leader,
wait
you're a
now.
role model to
That's-
some people.
that's wrong.
Yes, exactly.
that's wrong.
Modeling theory.
Exactly.
You're a newscaster.
You cannot-
You
Do you
come
know
on
that-
there. You want to come and cast news.
Do you know that
wear tattoo like
because
this?
of
That means
some
you're telling everybody that.
because of some artists that we have, that is why some people are doing some stuff.
Yes, now.
Yes.
I want to be like Whiskey.
Okay, because see the way you drum, may I go drum like that. That person don't even, you don't get reason.
if the pastor has a story behind it, okay, maybe I used to be in the world, I used to do this, or I
Yeah,
used to
just
do
like
that,
Yeah, sure.
and now I've seen the light, and okay, this is who I am. This is who I was before I gave my life to Christ. So you're now going to say because he has these tattoos all over his body, he cannot come and win souls for God. He cannot climb the pulpit.
Do you even
and
look at the
preach.
health implications of all those tattoos?
Now who go on here?
So you're telling me everything
You look at the health
Everything
implications of
you
that
do is
tattoo. Can you
healthy.
donate blood?
So you're telling me everything you do is healthy.
Okay.
What about the health implications? Can you donate blood?
So everything that you
King
do, that
Eve.
you practice,
Do you
What
think
about the health
what
implication
he
of
just
that
said
that is their
is
life.
right?
Leave it for them.
Leave
It's
for
not
them.
your
blood
headache to
donate
carry.
blood?
Yeah, I've had that before, but I don't think it's something that's, you for life. I know that if you have tattoo on your body, they are critical about taking blood, you're doing blood transfusion, but I don't think it's something for life. I probably would need a professional.
But what if at that particular moment, at that time
You
when
need
you
a
do
professional
that
to-
time when you do you need to donate blood for someone closer to you.
See, you are drifting away from the
No.
topic.
We're still talking about this tattoo. It's part of it.
Legend
It is part of
defines
it. Oh.
who you
It
are.
doesn't.
It doesn't.
If you don't like it, that's your personal preference. It shouldn't make you judge somebody or look down on somebody else that has
Exactly.
it.
That is my own opinion, no.
Exactly. It's like
I don't
wait,
like it.
wait,
And
wait.
anybody wearing it, That is the way I see them. Any lady wearing leg chain, you'll be honest to me.
That's a very wrong mentality to have.
See, I don't know. I don't
If
know.
I carry
I
babe, go out, say I will marry you. Mama comes see tattoo for your body. You don't feel for clothes. Mama comes see tattoo for your body.
That's a very wrong mentality.
I'm a buruku just because of the tattoo.
Wow.
So you can't speak up for her and say, Mom, she's a nice person.
Mom, she's a nice person.
She has dignity, she has integrity, so forget it. You can't.
I don't be carrying her go outside.
Because
I don't carry her go outside. I don't carry her go outside.
Old women are likely to find fault in everything you do. So she needs to stand up for the person.
Maybe I'm an old man.
Can you date a guy with tattoos?
Maybe I'm an old man.
Yes, because I like tattoos.
I want to make you
Yes.
come out straight. Not
Jokes aside.
Jokes aside.
See,
Jokes aside.
This is jokes aside.
All right.
I like tattoos. I've always wanted to have one, but it's just that I've not come to that point where I say, okay, I really want to do this now. But I know maybe sometimes in the future I may get one. But now I've not come to that point.
Where would you like to draw it?
I don't need to tell you.
Tell me.
I've not convinced myself to do, but I love tattoos, especially nice ones that has a story behind it. Because I believe even our forefathers, they had things like that. My grandmother had something written on her leg. You know, our sister had something written on her belly. So I feel we have
that one. That was
we do incisions. With these parents that are talking, they do incisions, don't they? And they see it as it's nothing. So if you can use a blade to cut yourself and put some black substance around it, and you are now condemning another person who's got a tattoo.
That their own is different.
It's not different.
You get reason. You get why
it's not different.
I want you to clear me. I want to make you clear.
It's not different.
I never understand you talk. You feel married person with
I can.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Because what's the big deal there?
I can.
No biggie.
Well,
don't ask me because I know.
The only reason why I don't have one is because I'm scared of needles. I hate pain, injection, all those sharp things. That's the only reason why I don't have it. But I don't somebody on it.
I don't feel
100% fine.
And the thing is, I feel there are some tattoos that I see and I'm like, oh, this is like overboard. This is too much and all of that.
He come like it's not going to tattoo. He don't come out now. Who wants him?
But I feel there are some that I look at and I'm I so much love it. Like I so much just love their tattoos. You know, Toto Dike's tattoo on her neck, I love it. Fafia Williams' tattoo on her arm, I love it. So there are some tattoos I look at and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Because to me, I feel it's a work of art. And you're making yourself the artwork. So I feel when you're too rigid. I mean, our fathers cannot have that mentality, and you're still in that same mentality too. You're not growing.
If people ascribe meaning to you having tattoo, that is why some things are happening in your life. Wait now, calm down. If these people you mentioned, for example, have been misbehaving, and you can't go do that same tattoo, it doesn't define you per se. But don't you think you love it? Oh, I love that Tonto Dike. Maybe Tonto Dike don't do some kind of things.
But
you don't go do the tattoo because of her influence.
You don't want to
influence you. You don't know the story behind that tattoo where she do for you. But because in a Tonto Dike and a star and you like him, you can't go do him.
Now that's personal.
Draw snake for neck now. I can't go draw.
Now that's personal.
They can't say, guy, you be bad boy.
I think we're deviating now. Now that's personal. The thing is tattoo. It doesn't matter what it is. And I think we're deviating now. If I like tattoo, if I love
brother way.
Wait, I love Tonto Dike's tattoo and I want to get a kind of tattoo. I don't think it's my preference. It's what I like.
So because she draw snake,
it's what I like.
You don't know why you draw snake.
You're not calling you snake man. Snake in the monkey shadow.
No, see, I love a tattoo. I said there are some tattoos I see and I'm like, ooh, this is just I can't do this. But if you love snakes naturally, when you see a snake on your star's body, you want to do it, so it's your preference.
Let's go on this short
break.
If
it's snake on my body, you don't go.
Let's go on this short break. It is still Jokes Aside, Western Spring Television, Star Times, Channel 190. Let's go on this short break. We'll be back.
According to the words of Michael Forbes, one who never asks questions either knows everything and nothing. Watch me as I ask the questions you think no one wants to answer. Even questions it appears no one has got the guts to ask. My name is Femi Adifula and I've got the gut. Let's ask the pertinent questions and watch as we get answers.
For this,
Amen, wanna leave me. Okay, welcome back to the show, Jokes Aside. The topic today is does tattoo, leg chain, define who you are? And we've been on this, and the discussion of just now, they bust my head. These guys will not kill me. But now, let's look at leg chain, tattoo. We're in Africa. We are not in the Western world where some of these things are known. You do it, be like, wow, I like that. People can even follow you, marry you because you have such. But we're in Africa. Would you fault those that have a negative mentality against those stuff? Will you fault them having such negative mentality, owing to the fact that this is our society? It's not part of our norms and tradition.
Too much. Let me use an example. There was a time female footballers are seen as lesbians. There was a time where people would not allow their children to be entertainers, or even broadcasters, females to be broadcasters, because they believe that they are wayward. Do you understand? Is that true of every footballer now? Is that true of every female broadcaster now? I'm just thinking, you know, when you box yourself into thinking about some certain things, it doesn't make you grow. It does, like Cassie said, you're not open-minded. You don't want to be exposed to stuff. Do you understand? I don't see a reason why someone would say he loves weight. Someone would say he loves waist beats because it beautifies the body.
You are romantic.
But he does not like leg chain because he feels now runs babe they use her.
Yes, now.
Who tell us people when they use waist bead, no be runs babe.
And do you know that if we want to talk about waist bead, there are a lot about waist bead. Some people see with
spiritual blah blah blah
and they run away because they believe what is this called
Kayamata, yeah. You understand?
If they use waist bead, if you be saying now waiting,
they give
so when you
you stay there.
Look good.
They have used this guy. See, they don't. How are we sure that Kayamata never carried this guy? That's why he's defending waist bead.
See, waist bead fine. When you see how you wow, look at this.
Man is gone.
So
I can buy it and present it to a lady.
King Eve,
but not be lecture.
You were saying something that we need to be open-minded when it comes to.
You said something about being manipulative because Bible says some people will be
tattoo, leg chain. If I'm not liking it, does that mean I'm not open-minded? Maybe it's just what I don't like.
That's it.
Where it's okay for you to not like it. Everybody's allowed the preference.
But when you judge.
But when you are now saying because you don't like something, you're going to judge somebody else.
If I don't like something,
or look down on the person.
What if
that is when you're not open-minded.
I have seen a larger percentage of people
you should never generalize,
and they are towing a particular line.
We also have people who look like you and are rapists, murderers, psychopaths, people that look like you. So am
Why
I going
me?
to
Now
say,
you look like you.
am I going to say
No,
because
look like
be
you,
like saying that you are Jamaican.
Am I-
All of us do it together.
am I going to say
But not
because
say look at you.
look like him. You look like him too.
am I going to say because I've seen people who, you know, look well or dress well and they've been the most violent people. So therefore, any other person I see that is, or maybe somebody has broken my heart and he has Jamaica's kind of haircuts. So the next person I see that has his haircut is likely to break my heart.
talking about beards.
But let me tell you,
Let's
a
even talk
larger
about beards.
percentage of ladies in this this environment who wear that leg chain, most of them, I just give an example now. I said on
that's
a
where you're
particular
getting
sailors,
it wrong.
you see different girls,
But
like
but
100
Jamaican,
girls, all of them,
Jamaican,
leg chain. Then when I move out,
don't you think people that are hating on this particular stuff, maybe they want to do it, but they don't have maybe opportunity
courage.
to. That is why they are hating. You know, you may want to use tattoo or have tattoo, but because of your background, maybe your partner will let you use them. You just look and say, okay, that mentality don't enter your head.
someone like me,
You don't even do your research.
someone like me,
You don't have reason for hating it, but because they don't pass on to your head, say
nobody passed
so
it to
be.
my head. Someone like me, I just don't like it. I feel like I just like my natural.
Then it's your personal
like this. I don't want anything
It's
to
just
touch
like
it.
you saying Ronaldo
Then
is a
too,
better player or a good person than Messi because Messi has his body full of tattoos and Ronaldo
does
doesn't.
not.
And two, I said something about this.
The
leg
leg
chain. I said
chain.
I met a lady. Immediately I told her about it. I don't like it. She removed it and she threw it away.
And I'm
But
like,
do
that's
you
your
also know that
preference.
you,
This is
how do you
preference.
ask someone to
some other lady will not do
I
that.
wouldn't
That
personally.
guy, if
I
you don't
would
believe
not.
I am this person, if
I
you're going to
wouldn't.
judge me with this leg chain, forget it.
When she
Oh,
sleep,
you know,
I go come out and throw
I
it. She don't
wouldn't.
see her.
This guy.
I don't like it when guys have that mentality.
In
They
the
come
first
to
place,
you
I won't even
before
I
you
mean,
even
I may not
spoke to
I may
that
not even talk to
girl.
you. I may not even talk to you.
Before you even
Once I see
became
you wearing
friends
it.
with her.
The day I saw when I first met her, she was not wearing it. It was the one day she was just coming to my house. She just wore it, and I was like, "What's this?" She said, "Lecture, please, I don't like it." Looking at you now makes me feel like you are a Ron's babe, and she felt
That is
really.
your own school of
I
thought.
can't do that. A guy can't tell
And there are
me
lots
to
of
do
people
that.
like that too, based on what we see outside. This is it now.
preference.
Based on what
Tell
we
me to
see.
do that.
It's like you
see men who
you see a guy who pierces his ear, you think, oh, this guy is a hoodlum, this guy is not responsible because he pierced his ears, or he
What if he's
braids
not
his hair.
responsible?
What if he is?
What if he's not?
I mean, what I see.
What
let
if
me
he's
tell you-
not?
now-
See,
now- now
what
that
if
you-
he's not
judging
Let me tell you
before
something.
even
Now,
getting
What if
to
I've
know
seen
him?
lots of them like that are not responsible?
when we talk about beards,
I
when we
formed
talk
my
about
opinion.
beards, my
around
mom
that.
personally thinks when a guy keeps beards, is not responsible. My mom. So
Like if
my-
it's too much like
see,
me now, we're not responsible
So
people.
imagine you go
She's
to
talking-
her with your
Maybe
beard.
to another level
I
now.
carry you. I say, Mama, now
This is my guy.
Who be this one? Where carry this thing?
No
Yeah,
wonder
yeah.
you advise me to remove
Do you-
my beard the other
do you
time. Why
understand?
can't be like
So-
the pikin?
So I wouldn't judge you. Imagine someone that has that mentality from a child that believes someone with beards is irresponsible, and the person feels empty too much. I say, this one no responsible. One bit of responsibility, no, they you too. But
I've
this
seen
is the
someone who
mentality
said
now.
something like
It's
that.
left.
Okay.
It's left.
This is what is in vogue now.
Now, let me share from my experience now.
Okay.
The day my trad was second day of the year, 2nd of January. So I traveled down to the east, and I didn't know that that was what my mother-in-law was saying. It was later my wife was telling me that Momsi was saying that why you just cut all these things? You just carry on like that. And funny enough, the thing about many like this. So now only I live that oh. But she had
Maybe
this,
probably you look like an eagle.
she was feeling so.
This guy is an ego.
Sorry.
Jamaica, you know where.
Help you bitter.
Now, maybe she was feeling how will the elders look at this guy?
Yeah.
How will my people, think this guy will be somebody that is irresponsible, because of the way the
Acceptability.
bears were looking like. Why no cut him? Why no reduce him? Okay, that was the statement. Why no reduce him? I couldn't laugh. But just as she mentioned, it's true. Some people may just look at sad the guy just carry beers. This guy na so and so.
But now, do you
This guy na
know
so
the
and
most
so.
important thing? You still do your wedding, Abi.
Yeah, sure.
You're still happily married, Abi.
Yeah, sure.
You're still with your wife. Now,
That's
too
what
often
is
a day for inside house. Now,
open-minded.
no be the society or the nana on them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the most important thing. The person that you're with accepts you. So who cares what any other person thinks? If the person I want to marry has full beards or has piercings or somebody is saying somewhere that they don't, it's between me and him. I know he's a good person. I know his heart. I know where his heart is at.
That beard
So
is
far,
not
I
really common. We're
trust
talking
him.
about tattoo here.
Both the tattoo,
just saying.
both chain, both dress,
Tattoo.
both
You
dyed hair,
I draw
any
the
of
crocodile.
that. So
Draw
far, I
crocodile.
know
You want me to
you're a
get
good
closer to you.
person.
I go to fear you.
That's the most important
See
thing.
crocodile on his dress.
And
I
anybody
draw
I
crocodile.
see, anybody I
Crocodile.
see speaking against you, I will defend you to that person.
Now, can't we take this discussion to places where this discrimination is high? In churches, in some workplace, some people will not employ you because of your tattoo.
Because they are work ethics, actually. They are
Okay.
work ethics. They are
Okay.
for different organizations, for
Okay.
different professions.
Now, if
do you understand? So you cannot, because we say.
So what when you did
some
when you
brand
did
will
doesn't
not
do
even
bad things.
endorse you.
See,
Okay,
the
true,
thing is that
true.
they are not looking at you as though you are an irresponsible person.
Okay.
But because it is not part of their work policy.
You are not
And
presentable.
why do you
not.
think
That
they
is
must have
You be presentable
included
enough to
They will
your
not.
clients.
and as part of their ethics in such an organization? Why do you think they will include
You won't be
your
presentable.
not having
That
tattoo?
is their personal preference.
It's the same way I wouldn't come on air to cast the news, putting on what's it called? Just my
Now,
my
why
underwears.
we not do that? Because you feel that if you do
See,
that, you know, it
It's
tells
just the way. Can I
a
say
lot
something?
about
It sends a negative
you know,
message to
You know,
people.
John Michael has actually answered this question. The same way he said, as an entertainment person, you can decide to, have tattoo, do your dress, dye your
yeah,
hair,
yeah.
and it's acceptable.
It sells.
But let's say in newscaster,
it
it's not
tells-
acceptable.
It defines him.
It does not
You understand?
define.
MC
It
too much.
doesn't.
Imagine
Entertainment
does
is
different.
Imagine you say, I want
tattoo
broadcast news, I don't put tattoo
who
for
you
here.
are.
So me that is now doing
I
it,
can't- I
me
put
that
tattoo
is
for
now
here.
doing
I
it,
wear
you
no
know that
teeth.
you're not
I can't
even
call
getting
read
the
news.
point.
I can't say good afternoon, welcome on.
But it is
I will very
acceptable
deep.
for
I can't
another
wear tattoo.
profession.
I can't be like Asake.
In fact, in the same.
Imagine Asake they read news.
No, in fact, in the same.
How does he look like?
But
Asake reading
Asake
news.
that is doing it for entertainment, does it mean that him is irresponsible?
I don't know Asake.
So why are you
But looking at him,
judging?
I don't look at him as like a responsible person. No, he's an entertainer.
He will still meet you
No,
one day.
he's an entertainer.
Do you
He
know
will talk
that
this talk again when he meets
I
Ashake one day.
met
Don't worry, I'll meet
one,
him, but I will not say the guy.
one record label owner,
Yeah.
and he said the reason why he couldn't push a particular artist was because it was just too natural. You know they smoke, you know they drink, you know get that, you know do drink. As I want to do, you know. So somehow, in a way, we might be correct, and there are people in his own school of thought that it defines who you are. Why some persons might not see it as anything. But I'm sorry, there is no time. We need to go now.
I don't commit crime when I talk. Oh. This one,
I appreciate
I don't beat people outside.
everyone on set today. Ja Michael, King Eve,
Yeah.
Chocolate Cassie.
Thank you, my brother.
For those of you that want to get a repeat of this show, or you want to watch this show again, you can go to our YouTube channel, the Western Spring Television. Then you can have the other shows. You can see others, even our programs here at WSTV. My name is MC Too Much, and I say thank you so very much. Catch you next time.